Alright guys, let's get started. Today you're going to need a glue stick, a cotton ball, a marker or a pencil. I'm going to use a marker today, a sheet of brown construction paper, and a sheet of black construction paper. So our first step is to fold our brown sheet of paper in half. I'm going to crease it with my thumb or my pointer finger, the nail. Get a nice crease on that sheet of paper, and we're going to cut it in half right down the center. Right? And the crease has left a nice guideline for us. We're going to put this piece aside. We're going to use it a little bit later, but let's concentrate on this piece here. Now, we're going to be drawing a circle in the letter U. All right, I'm going to start off by drawing my circle. Nice and big, and it doesn't have to be perfect, all right? Just nice and big, all right? And next, I'm going to draw the letter U, all right? Now I love the letter U because the word umbrella starts with a U, and I love umbrellas. So let's get started. First I'm going to draw two lines, and I'm going to draw a curved line at the bottom. Alright, and I'm going to draw a line here. And I'm going to draw the exact same thing right below. Okay. So, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw another U, but it's going to be inside of the larger letter U, all right? And I'm going to do the same in the second U. Okay, now, lastly, for this sheet of brown paper, we're going to have to draw the face of our reindeer. So let's go ahead and give our reindeer a happy, happy, happy smile. Give it a nice little nose there. And if you happen to have a red pom-pom, you can glue on there instead of your regular black nose. That would be great. And next we're going to draw another set of U's, but actually we're going to flip them upside down and they're going to look like the letter N, okay? So, watch me carefully. And I'll bring that a little bit closer so you can see it. Alright, I'm going to draw a line underneath. And just like I did with this letter U, I'm going to draw a smaller N inside my bigger N for each, and I'm going to color it in. Right now, give them two great big eyes. Okay, so next we have to cut these out. So I'm going to cut each one into a square so it's easy for me to hold. guys, remember, you open your scissors up nice and slow. And you turn your paper into your scissors, alright? That's an easier way to cut. And you can get better results. Alright, so we've got our front legs and our back legs, and we've got our face for our reindeer. Alright, so next, guys, we are going to fold the other half of the paper. We're going to fold that in half. Give it a nice crease. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing we did with the other sheet. We're going to cut it in half. Right on the line that's been left by the creasing. Put that aside, and we have one more piece left. Now we're going to have to fold this piece in half. Give it a nice crease. Now, this is going to be the body of our reindeer, but we have to turn it and fold it. All right, we're going to turn it into an accordion style fold. So we're going to go forwards, and then we're going to go backwards. Forward and backwards. All right. Forward and backwards. All right, we're going to really hold it tight. Make sure it creases nicely. And here we go. We have an accordion style fold. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the edge off of each fold. Right? Let's get this out of the way. Let's crease it one more time. Make sure it's nicely flattened out. All right. And here's the fun part. We're going to start to glue our reindeer together. So I'm going to take my glue stick, and I'm going to put a little glue right in the center of the bottom of my U, and we are going to glue the head there. All right. And on the back, I'm going to show you a trick that we're going to for your tail. I'm going to take a piece of the scrap paper and I'm going to cut a triangle. So this is going to be our reindeer's tail. And I'm going to glue it on the other U at the bottom of the U. And since we want him to have a fluffy tail, I'm going to tear a piece of cotton off of my cotton ball, ball it up, and I put a little bit more glue down, and I'm going to stick it right there so you can have a nice fluffy tail. Okay, now for the body. We've got to put him together so he can stand up. So I'm going to put glue on this part, this last tab, and also on the last tab here. So get your glue on there. Stick it directly in the center of the U. And you can take your other U and stick that down as well. We're going to hold it for about 8 seconds. Voila, he stands. All right. So only thing that's missing are his antlers. So we've got to cut out his antlers. So I'm going to set him aside, and I'm going to take the black paper, and I'm going to cut 2 long strips. Kind of thin, not too thick. There goes 1, and there goes 2. Now, this one here, I'm just going to cut in half. And in order for you to see it better, I'm going to take a sheet of yellow paper and put it underneath. And I'm going to cut this into 6 very small pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now, just like a tree, his antlers are going to look like they have twigs that shoot off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue down in three spaces. 1, 2, and 3. And each branch is going to go the opposite. Excuse me. each is going to go the opposite direction. They look like branches, don't they? Looks like a little tree. And I'm going to do the same to this one here. There we go. So, as these dry for a bit, I'm going to show you where we're going to glue them. We're going to glue them on the back of his head. So you have to turn your reindeer over, and I want you to put some glue here and here. that for about 3 to 5 seconds. Alright, and we can hold this for 3 to 5 seconds. There we go. His antlers are on. And if you want to, if you have any glitter at home, you can put glitter on his nose and you can turn him into Rudolph. So let's try that. I have a bit of glitter here. Just right there. Give it a shake. A pluck. And Rudolph is here. Thanks for watching.